Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the library of Ruina, where, after so long and after quite a lot of balance patches and all that, you can now send general invitations. Okay. What is a general invitation? General invitations are those sent to regular guests who won't lead the plot. Take the following steps to send a general invitation. Select an empty slot on the Books of the Day selection. Okay. From the list of books you own, select those you'd like to use to invite guests. Okay. In the case of general invitations, in the case of general invitations, the types of guests will depend on the value of the books you use as the materials. The detailed information of guests will not be available when you invite them for the first time. After you've battled them once, you can check their information. You can check their combat-related information. Send information, send general thing. Okay, so does that mean I can now just go, Book of Consta and have someone appear? Yes, it does. What about Book of Yun? What about Book of Mo? Okay, everything seems to have one now. Excellent! This is brilliant! Well, I'm just gonna send out a Book of Costa and see what we get, because how many books do I... Oh, and also they've made it so that you've got the number instead of just the constant stream of books, which is such a nice little change. Just a nice little... What's the terminology? Quality of life change that needed to happen. And as you can see, I have too many books. I have been farming quite a few. So I'm just going to send a book of the office and see what we get. Backstreet's Butcher. Okay. Interesting. I like the look of you. No idea what you'll turn into. So, yeah, I've basically played the game too much over the weekend. And as you can see, everyone's level 12, and I have a limited page on all of the Cater team. I don't have them all on the other teams. I've got 6 out of 9 people with a purple page. That's good enough for me. So, our first general battle. I wonder what it's going to be like, especially with all the card changes. Right, so, wait, you're attacking Malkuth anyway, so we can't avoid that. Oh good, they're all attacking Malkuth. Well, Malkuth, do you have anything that's gonna save your miserable little life today? That should work. Alright. Well, what are you all weak to? Vulnerable to light, weak to pierce, weak to pierce. So you're the only one that's vulnerable to pierce. But you know what? If we all attack the same one, things will be much better. And also, thrust is worth a crap now. Which is good to see. Oh, and it actually shows us the variants as well. They've added more variants since the last time I played this game. Which I think is a much needed thing. Like, if you're in the Discord, which you should be, I mean, why aren't you part of my Discord? You will have seen that I actively said that the game probably needed a little more RNG. And that's coming from me, the man who despises RNG to all hell and back. So, you can just focus strike that one. You can just struggle that one. And then you can light attack this one. Alright, go! Excellent. And now the great slicing. And you are now staggered. Excellent. Excellent. Show us these. Show us these. Ashes is still the best thing, in my opinion. Just damage reduction, you know? Just damage reduction. On hit, recover HP equal to stacks of bleed on target. Ooh, that's quite the combo effect. That is quite the combo effect right there. Well, you can't struggle because you only got 1 energy, so you might as well parry because why not? Also, they buffed parry. It does 2 damage now. It used to only do 1. I want that one dead, so might as well do that. Ow. And Dark Alley Backstreet's book obtained. Whatever the hell that was. Excellent. Okay, cruelty. Cruelty, you say. How are we gonna beat your cruelty? Light attack's just gonna fail. Struggle would probably help me defend against it. And plus I would get the... Ooh, they buffed the damage of struggle. I think. No, it always did 6 damage. It used to be 3 to 6, now it's 2 to 6. They technically weakened it a little. Do you have anything you can actually attack with? Not really. Most of your cards are defensive. You can attack, at least. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh well, there's only 1 of them. It's not like it matters too much. Quick attack. On use, gain 2 haste. Okay. Okay. 1 light defense should take care of that, but I need to make sure I do it in the right order. Although skitter away should also work quite well, but you have a light attack, which you don't. So you need to light attack. You need to then light defense. It'll target you. And then Malkuth can light defense as well, I suppose. Well done with that light defense. It worked out quite well. I'm noticing I might need better offensive cards right now since the last of everything that happened. But that might just be me. Ingredient hunt, 2 to 5, 2 to... Alright, well... This is why I have overpower. But that doesn't matter because you're gonna go first. They're going to attack you. And you can skitter away in hopes that it works. Kaboom! And they blow up. Curtain reception call for the Backstreet Butchers. Excellent, excellent. What did I get? A guide to District 23 and Dark Alleys of the Backstreets, Volume 1. Okay. Is that the only things I could have gotten from those? It looks like it is. Let us continue on with the story then, after trying out one of those general invitations. I would like to send out these invitations, please. I've farmed too many of these books. Let's go!
이것도 아니고 저것도 아니야. 아, 이거다 싶은 게 없어.
You have the voice of a sadist. Well done. Well done. I don't even need to know what you just said, and I can already hear the sadism in your voice. No, this will not. Not this. That won't do either. I can't seem to find the one that strikes me with inspiration.
아이, 피에르. 이번에는
Hey there,
신시한
Pierre.
녀석들로 가져와 봤어.
Brought you some fresh ones this time.
상처가 좀 심하긴
They
해도
got
아직
bruised a bit
살아있긴
too
해.
hard, but they're still breathing.
뭐야?
What?
신메뉴
Busy
개발이
developing a new
한창인가
dish?
어서 오지.
Welcome, Jack.
요즘에는 메뉴도
Dishes are one
메뉴인데
thing,
재료가
but
부족해.
we're running way too short on ingredients these days.
그래도 잭 덕분에
Luckily,
당장은
I
걱정
have my
없겠지만
reliable
말이야.
friend Jack here, so I won't have to worry about that for a while.
어쩐 일이야?
What happened?
브레멘 음악대에서
The
더 이상
musicians of
재료를 안
Bremen,
팔아주겠대.
they're no longer selling ingredients to us.
그 괴짜들은 워낙에
Those freaks
변덕이
were always
심하니까.
unpredictable.
그럼 꿀꿀이네에선 뭐래?
What about little piggies then?
거기도
Same
마찬가지야.
deal. Stopped trading with us.
결국 예전처럼
We'll have
너랑
to
내가
do
직접
this the old
구해야겠어.
way. You and I, together.
아쉽지만 늘
I'd love
구하러
to,
가던
but
곳은
we can't
막혔잖아.
go to our usual spot anymore.
그 뭐냐?
The
Shibai
Zwei
협회가
Association
치안
is
담당을
safeguarding
맡아버렸어.
that area now.
새로운 유통 경로를
Then we should
뚫어봐야지.
pioneer a new supply. Then we should pioneer new supply chain.
이왕 하는 김에
While
새로운
we're at it,
재료들도
I want to
적극적으로
be more
써보려고.
experimental
지금까지는 너무
with,
말랑한 녀석들만 써왔으니까.
with new ingredients. I've been using only young ones for far too long.
슬프다.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
피에르가
I'll
해주던
miss the
찰떡 손파이
pasty hand pies that you
맛있었는데.
make.
아쉬워도 어쩔 수
We'll have
없어.
to deal with
브레멘
it,
음악대든
unfortunate as it
꿀꿀이네든
is.
질 좋은
Since we've
고기를
lost
주던
several
거래처들이
vendors
등을
that used
돌렸으니
to provide
아무리 좋은
quality
메뉴를
meat for
만들어도
us, sticking
미식가들에게 점수 따기엔
to
재료에서
conventional
경쟁력이
dishes won't
떨어져.
cut it. Gourmets will surely notice the drop in quality of our ingredients. Look, we already know this is a cannibalism restaurant. Are any of us actually surprised such a thing exists? No, is the answer. No, we're not.
피에르는
You were
바렌의
aiming to
셰프가
become one
목표였지.
of the. You were aiming to become one of the 8 chefs, right, Pierre?
맞아.
That's
파리는
right.
셰프야말로
The 8
빛나는
chefs are the
도시의 별.
brightest of the stars of the city that shine over us.
모두에게 늘
They
아찔,
never fail to
자극적인
present
맛을
us with
선물하잖아.
stunning and sensational flavors.
새로운 재료라면 어떤 걸
What kind of
시도해보게.
new ingredients are you looking for?
고기가 흐물거리긴
Aged
해도
ones should be
나이가
easier
있는
to get,
재료들이
though.
구하기 쉬워.
Aged ones should be easier to get, though
호불호가
their meat
갈리지만
tends to be
좋아하는
squishy.
사람도 있긴
It's not
하니까.
everyone's favorite, but some like it.
난 그런 적당히
I'm not
타협하는
looking for a
어줍지 않은
compromise.
식당들과는
I
다른
want a
맛을
taste
추구할 거야.
that differentiates us from other restaurants.
도서관이라고 들어봤어?
Ever heard of
그곳에
the
인간이
library?
아닌
I
것들이
heard
있다네.
monsters live there.
아직은 도시
It
괴담일
may
뿐이지만
still be an urban
외곽이
myth,
아니고서야
but monster
괴물고기는
meat
얻기
is usually
힘들잖아.
hard to get unless we travel all the way to the outskirts.
오,
Oh,
그건 좀
now that's
기대되는데.
promising.
그렇지? 안
Isn't it?
그래도
I got
도서관에
an
초대장이라는
invitation
것을
from that
받은 적
library some
있거든?
time ago, see?
미식가 녀석들에게
I'll
파리는 셰프
surprise the
못지않은
gourmets
자극적이고
with a
신선한
dish
맛을
that's so
선사해주겠어.
stimulating and novel, it could even rival the 8 chefs themselves.
그러니까 잭,
So,
너는
Jack,
나만 믿고
you can
따라오면 된다고.
just count on me and follow my lead. Understand?
그럼 오늘 가져온 이 재료들은
What are we gonna
어떡할까?
do with the ingredients I brought today then?
아, 그 녀석들은 미리
let's
잼으로
turn them into
만들어두자.
jam.
산채로 담글 거니까
We're bottling them alive,
마취제랑
so
억제기
put them,
달아놓고 반죽기에 넣어둬.
so put them on drips of anesthetic and repressors and store them in the kneader.
고기잼 좋지.
Meat jam's nice.
네가 좋아할
I
줄
knew you'd love
알았다니까.
it.
아, 전에도
Oh,
말했지만
and as I said
머리부터 넣지
before,
말고
you have to put them
다리부터
in
넣어줘.
legs first,
안
not
그러면
head first.
마취제나
We gotta
억제기
keep them
달아둔
alive
이유가
as long as
없으니까.
possible, you know.
바로 죽어버리면
It's not as
맛이
flavorable
안
if they die
난다고.
too quickly.
뒷골목에서는 인간을 먹나 봐.
Cannibalism is a thing in the backstreets, it seems.
그런 악취미를 가진 미친
There were
변태들이
there
꽤
were
있지.
there were quite a few perverted maniacs who are into that, yeah.
그렇지만 아무리 뒷골목
But it's
사람이라도
kind of a
인육을
taboo
먹고
even in the
다닌다고
back.
절대
You
당당하게 말할
certainly
순
can't
없어.
go around saying how tasty human meat is.
오히려 돈 좀 있는 녀석들이
It's
사람 고기를
actually the
찾지.
wealthy folk who consume human meat the most. Again, I'm not surprised.
하지만
However, the
23구
backstreets
뒷골목에선 일반적이야.
of District 23 are an exception.
수단과 방법을 가리지
People
않고
there only care about
한국의
pursuing
만만을
the
추구하는
ultimate
곳이니까.
flavor, and will do anything for it.
뒷골목마다 다른 점이 있나
Each
보네.
part of the backstreet seems to have its own set of characteristics.
관할 둥지와
It
날개가
mostly
정한 방침에
depends on the
따른다고 보면
policies
돼.
set by the nest and the wing.
그래봤자
Though
대부분의
most
뒷골목은
of the
방치되고 있지.
backstreets are being neglected anyway.
인간 고기는 특별히 더
Is
맛있는
human
거야?
meat particularly delicious or anything?
몰라.
Heck if I know.
먹어본 적도
Never
없고
tried,
먹고 싶지도
never
않아.
wanna.
저기서 구해오는 재료들은
Those guys are
전부 멀쩡한
kidnapping
사람들
ordinary
납치해서
people and
바로
cooking
요리하는 거라고.
them right after.
미식가들은 그
Gourmets
잔혹함까지
seem to
조미료라
think that
생각하며
such
먹는 것
cruelty
같지만
only adds to the flavor.
게다가 살아있는 채로
Even worse,
고통스럽게
they believe
요리될수록
cooking
맛있다나
people
봐.
alive and making them suffer as much as possible is key to perfecting taste.
인간이 인간에게 먹히는 꼴이라니.
Humans eating humans. What a sight to behold.
이 냄새는
This is a
새로운
brand new
냄새야.
smell.
썩 좋아하는
I don't
냄새는
think-
아닌데.
I don't think I like this scent.
잭, 오히려
Now,
이런
Jack,
낯선
it's
곳에서 새로운
unfamiliarity
맛이
like
태어나는 거라고.
this that brings forth new ideas, you see?
네가 그렇다면야.
If you say so.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
전 이곳
I
도서관의
am
관장이자
Angela,
사서인
the director and
엔젤라입니다.
librarian of my role's namesake.
와우! 겉이 번지르르한 이런 최상급의 재료가.
I can't do a wow better than that. I just can't do a wow better than that. What a wonderful looking ingredient with such a glossy appearance.
분명 겉보기에는 신선해
She
보이는
certainly looks
최상급
like a fresh top
재료지만
grade ingredient on the
Pierre?
outside, but Pierre?
알아.
Yeah,
아쉽지만
I
사람은
know.
아니군.
She's unfortunately not a human.
하지만
But
오히려 그래서
that's
더
why I'm
기대돼.
even more excited.
넌
How
무슨
do
맛일까?
you taste?
저를 어떻게 하실 수는
I'm
없답니다.
afraid you cannot do any harm to me.
그건 해보기 전에
We never know
모르지.
until we try.
참아, 잭.
Stay
품위를
calm, Jack.
지켜야지.
We should keep our
우리를 이
manners.
멋진 곳에
She's the
초대해 주신
wonderful
분이잖아?
individual who's invited us here, you see?
Oh,
yeah.
실례를
I
범해서
apologize for my
죄송합니다.
rudeness, ma'am.
저희를 초대해 주신
Now then,
엔젤라님
Miss Angela,
입장해도
may we
되겠습니까?
enter now?
부디
May
당신의
you
책을
find
찾으실
your
수
book in
있기를.
this place. Oh, Pierre. Oh, Jack. You poor little bastards. You are absolutely screwed. I'm gonna put you against Team Cater because they're the top grand. Right. Who are you attacking? You're attacking that. Can cook anything. Okay, a guaranteed 4 damage at the end is a pretty nasty attack. Is there anything I can do to counter that? Probably a focus strikes. But neither of you are weak to slashing. Why is nothing weak to slashing anymore? Right. 1 to 6, 1 to 4. Okay. Endure. Endure's a good one. You know what? You're weak to piercing. So, we're gonna use a light attack on you. You are going to endure. And then you are going to focus strike because it's your best shot. Excellent! Well done! Glorious! Glorious! Well, I mean, it was a block, so at the very least it's fine. Ooh! And you're weak! Poor little bastard. Right, what did paralysis do again? Weaken up to 3 dice when using pages. So what are you doing? On hit, recover equal to stacks of bleeding. Well, we don't have any stacks of bleeding, little missy, so I'm afraid you're more than likely a little bit screwed. So, I think I really do prefer Skitter Away over Light Defense. Which is good! I should! Because Light Defense is a base card, whereas Skitter Away is a card I get later on. Also, I have focused attacks, so that works. Let's see your weaknesses again. Weak to pierce, vulnerable to pierce. So, I should light attack. And, oh crap. You don't have any of... you've got focus strikes. I wouldn't like... You know what? I kind of want to just make sure you're dead. Take a hit. Take a hit. That was pathetic. That was a little better. Okay. Glorious. Now we're gonna scars. So we take less slashing damage, which I think is what they focus in. Well, they somewhat focus in it. Actually, I think their damage types are very varied. Also, I can't stop anything about what's they're doing for their attacks, so I need to, frankly, I feel I need to light defense you. These two are going to try and kill you before you do it. Reach him. I mean, they would if I could roll more than just the minimum. And you're born! Nothing to say, Pierre. Nothing to say about your little partner getting destroyed. Right, what do we have now? Now we have a... again, I'm going to parry. Just because I've got enough HP to not care. And then, again, you don't have enough points. And you don't have enough points, but you have a light attack, so that should work. Good parry! Well done! You know, when you're, max level with your pages, these things tend to get very easy. So, I'm going to You're Too Slow you, because You're Too Slow is a brilliant little ability, and I'm well more than prepared to try and use it against you. If only I had a better offensive ability. Light attack, that'll do. Well, crap. Well, this is RNG. I expect no less than for it to try and screw me over. It happens every time, no matter how much I may try and avoid it. You have thrust. You have a light defense. And you have a parry. For the lot of good that's gonna do. I was gonna say, if somehow that worked. You have 1 HP left, don't you? Yes. Literally. Alright. And you're staggered. Well, it doesn't matter who wants the kill. I think you want the kill. You got hit last time. Go kill. Kaboom! You're dead. Goodbye. Curtain call for the reception of Pierre's bistro. And we got a book of Pierre, a guide to District 23, and a book of Jack.
오, 미친놈들이야.
What a bunch of
저런
nutcases.
녀석들하고는 상종
It's
안
best
하는 게
not to
좋지.
interact with the likes of them.
그래도 너보다 예의는
At least they
있었네.
were more well-mannered than you.
여기서 어리숙한
Well, here's a word
시선을
of wisdom
삶의 지식
for
하나.
our still naive Miss Librarian.
뒷골목에서 예의 바른
If you
놈을
meet a
만나면
polite and well-mannered
무조건
person in the
튀어.
backstreets, run for your life.
정신 나간 녀석들이
Not
모두 예의
all
바른 건
lunatics are
아니지만
polite, but
예의
polite
바른 녀석
people
중에
tend to be
미친놈들이 꽤 있다고.
lunatics. That is such an interesting statement.
그러면 예의랑은
I'm not sure if
상관없는 거
that I'm not sure if that has anything to do with politeness.
자, 여기서 두 번째
And
지식.
here's another word of wisdom.
미친놈들은 언제나
Lunatics
일정한
always
비율로
exist
존재하기
in any
때문에
given
특정
group of
기준으로
people.
분별하는 건
So there's no point in
의미가 없다.
using any criteria to divide people into groups to see which is more insane.
개소리야.
What a load of bull. Well, alright then. So, well, now I can burn a book of Pierre, or more importantly, see what I get from the book of Pierre. So, what options do I have? Pierre's page, which is apparently a purple, and a bunch of blues and a purple, so good abilities. Jack's page, a guide to District 23, I can get basically all of those. But the Dark Alleys of the Backstreets, Volume 1. Huh. This is where I can get a bunch of random pages. Huh. That's a really odd book. Nicconi's page, McCullen's page, Arnold's page. Why Arnold's page of all things? PFA is a gentleman. Gentleman is a polite person. So PFA is a lunatic then? Yes! I've openly admitted to being a lunatic on multiple occasions. Or perhaps it's the fact I admit to being a lunatic that doesn't make me a lunatic because I'm self-aware of being a lunatic. So how can you be a lunatic if you're self-aware of being a lunatic unless that's part of your lunacy in which you fully embrace the lunacy, accept the fact you're a lunatic, and then just go ahead with being a lunatic. Lunacyception. Under that logic, the Joker isn't a lunatic. That lunacy rant sounds like something a lunatic would say. I mean, yeah, it really does. So, anyway, which one did I need? Yeah, let's burn a book of Pierre and see what we get. Time to burn a book of Pierre and hope that we get actually Pierre's page, because it actually looks pretty decent. And besides, I need another purple. Well, okay. I can work with those. What about you? Oh, I've only got volume 1. Well, I can burn a guide to the Backstreet at the least. So, what do I get from burning this book? A bunch of pages. Okay. Sure. Well, Yesot, tell me more about yourself.
와, 정렬된 책들 가끔
Damn.
봐.
Check out how
무서울
orderly these
정도의
books.
집착이 느껴지는
Check
거.
out how orderly these books are organized. The compulsion is almost scaring me at this point.
이번에도 옷이 흐트러져
Your
있군.
clothes are still slovenly. He straightens Roland's attire once again.
고맙긴
I
한데
appreciate it,
좀
but it feels kind of
부담스러운 걸?
awkward to be honest.
정갈한 몸가짐으로부터
Proper
제대로 된 마음가짐이 나오는
attitude of the
것입니다.
mind begins with a well-conducted body.
뭐 일단은
Well, I guess
고맙다고
I should
말해줄게.
say thanks.
무슨 일로 오셨죠?
What is your business this time?
책도 전달해주고
Nothing
겸사겸사
unusual.
물어보고
Got
싶은 게
some
있어서
books to
말이야.
deliver and some questions to ask.
말쿠트에게 들었는데
Heard from Malkuth
사서들은
that
예전에
the librarians
인간이었다면서?
here used to be humans long time ago. Is that true?
그렇습니다.
It is.
전부 한 가닥 싸움 좀 했던
Were
사람들이었던
you
거야.
all seasoned brawlers
조직의
in your past
행동대장 같은
lives
거였나?
then? Like the ringleaders of syndicates?
근데 또 해결사
Although
바닥에서
my
좀 들어본
intuition as a
내놓으면은 그렇게
fixer is
보이진
telling me
않단 말이지.
otherwise.
맞습니다.
Your observation would
당신
be
말처럼
correct.
저희는
None
전투와
of us
연이 없는
lived
삶을
such a
살았죠.
violent life.
몇몇 예외는 있습니다.
Save for a couple of
대다수가
exceptions,
그렇습니다.
that is.
그치?
Knew it.
근데 어떻게
How are
손님들과
you?
그렇게
How are you
능숙하게
so
전투할 수 있는
skillful
거야?
at dealing with guests, though?
책의 힘입니다.
It's thanks to the books.
책을 통해
We gain
손님들의
the
힘을
powers of the
얻으니까요.
previous guests through their books.
아하. 그래서 책이
Oh, so that's
쌓여갈수록
why you
뭔가
guys
더
seem
강해지는 거였구만.
to grow sorta stronger with every book I gave you.
도서관이라는 공간에서
In the
책은
library,
힘을
books
부여합니다.
act as a source of power.
감정도 그렇습니다.
Emotions can do the same.
더불어 누군가의 책을 통해서
Through the
그들의
books, we
육체에
can
새겨진
imbue our own
감각과
bodies
힘을
with
더
the
씌웁니다.
senses and strengths that were engraved in others' bodies.
그리고 이곳 도서관은
Moreover, the
감정을
library can
증폭시키는
amplify the
공간이죠.
emotions of its denizens. It acts upon visitors and residents alike.
이 책이란 거
Wow,
생각보다 훨씬
these books are a
대단하네.
lot more impressive than I thought.
책이라는 게 공방의
Heck, they
시술이나
might even be
도구보다도
better
좋은데
than the surgeries
정보도
and
정보지만
tools most workshops have to
기능력은
offer.
정말 돈이 되겠어.
Information is one thing, but this could be a real moneymaker.
세속적으로 생각하는군요.
You think in secular terms.
돈에 쪼들려 살아온 사람의
Call it the
눈물겨운
pathetically
생존
tearful
정신이라
survival
불러줄래?
instincts of a man who's lived most of his life in poverty, will ya?
아무튼 궁금한 점은 해결됐어.
Anyways, that's all for my
친절한 답변
questions.
고맙습니다.
Thanks for your kind answers.
착각하지 마시기 바랍니다.
Don't mistake this for kindness.
전 당신에게
I
좋은
do not
감정은 없습니다.
particularly think highly of you.
엔젤라의
You're nothing
개니까요.
more than Angela's little lapdog.
뭐 개...
What?
계란이 말이
Hey,
너무
that's
심하네.
rude. You
알잖아,
know I didn't
나도
take
어쩔
this
수
job
없다는
by
거.
choice.
어쩔 수 없다는 것이 면죄부가 될까요?
Does that necessarily exempt you from guiltiness, however?
볼일 다 보셨으면
Now,
이만
if you're
돌아가
done
주시기
with
바랍니다.
your errands, kindly take your leave now. That little piece of... Librarians have awoken. I can now customize the librarians of Esot. Okay. Oh! Burn 5 back out dark alleys. Dark alley of the Backstreet's Volume 1 twice. Or 5 times. Wow, okay. Complete an act after awakening abnormality pages 6 times. That's not hard. That's really not hard. Burn the Book of San. What I need is a Backstreet's Fixer Volume 2 right now. But, what do I need for this? A guide to District 23. Well, let's continue on with the story, everyone, and see what kind of things we're going to get up to.
아, 우리 사무소는 왜 파리만
Why is our
나올까?
office so unpopular with clients?
이래봬도 츠바이 옆에
Our
지정
office is
사무소인데
officially
말이야.
designated by the Zwei Association as an affiliate too.
게다가 가로등
And the
사무소가
crime rate
의뢰받은
of
치안
territory
구역은
secured by
계약 기간
the
동안
Streetlight
범죄율 무려
office remains at a
0%.
remarkable 0% as long as the contract is in effect.
우리가 맞는 치안 구역이라 해봤자
We only cover
두
2
블록
blocks of
정도가
space at
고작이다.
most though.
그리고 이 일은 기다리다 보면 들어오겠지.
And we'll eventually get work if we wait.
그래.
Yeah, sure.
기다리기만
You
해.
keep waiting for the
난
rest of your
여차하면
life.
다른
I'm
사무소로
seriously
가버릴 거야.
considering moving to another office.
다른 사무소로 쉽게
Never
이적할 만한
thought you'd
실력을
have what it
가지고
takes.
있는지는 몰랐네.
Never thought you'd have what it takes to work for a bigger office.
낙하산인 너와
Unlike
다르게
you, I have
일하면서
several
알게 된
business
연줄이 꽤
connections I
많거든.
made from experience. Do you understand?
니네 어머니가
Your
전설적인
mother must be
해결사인지
too busy
뭔지는
being a
몰라도
legendary
난
fixer
바로
or
도움이 될 수
whatever,
있는
while I
친구들이
have friends who can help me right away.
네, 정말
Yeah, some
대단하십니다.
great fixer you are.
네네
Yeah,
정말
yeah. Why,
대단하죠.
thanks. I know I'm great.
야!
Hey,
너
you
냉장고에
ate the
있던
cake in the
케이크
fridge,
먹었지?
didn't you?
얘들아, 일 받아왔어.
Guys, I have work for you.
또 싸우고 있구나.
Fighting again. Are you?
이 새끼가 냉장고에
This
있던
SOB
먹었어요.
ate the cake without even asking me.
유통기한이 어제까지여서
The
내가
expiration
미리
date was
처리한
yesterday,
것뿐이라니까.
so I took care of it. That's all.
유통기한이 지나서 버리면
It's my cake, even if it's expired. I'll take care of it on my own.
선배, 일이라면?
Anyway, boss, how about that work?
말 돌리지 마.
Don't change the topic.
케이크는
I'll
내가
get you
새로
another
사줄
cake,
테니까
so calm down
잠시
for a moment,
진정해주라.
all right?
그치만
But
그건
that
기간
was a limited
한정인데.
edition cake.
사실
I'm
나도
still
미심쩍은
rather
일이지만
skeptical about it, but
협회에 있는
I got
친구로부터 이걸
But I
받아서
got
말이야.
this one from a friend of mine at the association.
선배 친구라면
You mean that
치바이 협회의
the
직속
associate fixer
해결사분?
working directly under the Zwei?
맞아.
Yes, it's
아직
her.
하나
The Hanna
협회에서는
Association
공식적인
has yet to
안건으로
consider
처리하고
this
있지 않은 의뢰야.
request as a subject that needs to be addressed officially. Okay.
혹시 도서관이라는
Have
곳에
you
대해
heard of
들어본
the
적 있어?
library?
이야기는 지나가다 들어본 적
Some
있어요.
stories of it. We
쥐들이 그
we
주제로
overheard
이야기를 하고
rats
있더라고.
talking about it.
도서관에서 얻을 수 있는
Said
책이
the books in
값어치가
that place have
굉장하다나
tremendous
뭐라나.
value or whatever.
그래.
I
바로 그
see.
도서관의
I
초대장이라는
retrieved an
것을
invitation
친구에게
to that
받아왔어.
library from my friend I just mentioned.
그런데 공식적인 일이
But we
아니라면
might not
의뢰비도
get
불확실하겠네요.
much payment from this request if it's off the record.
공식 경력에도
And it
기록 안
won't
될
count
거고.
towards our official career either.
뭐
Such as it
협회도
is, the
협회
association
나름대로
is trying to
신중해야 하다
remain
보니까.
cautious about it.
그리고 정확한 정보도 없는
Are we
곳에
really
기발로
going to walk
들어간다고요?
right into a place we know nothing about?
녀석 말로는
She
이번
did
일을 잘
promise to see
처리해주면
to it that we were
도시전설급
rewarded
의뢰에
with
해당하는
pay
보수를
comparable
지급할 수
to
있도록
an
힘써준다나 봐.
urban legend class request if everything goes down well.
아,
Surely
역시
it was a bad
그만두는
idea.
게
Surely it
좋으려나?
was a bad idea after all, don't you think?
하죠.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
어쩔 수 없네.
Guess we have no choice.
불확실하긴 해도
It's still
돈이
too
될 수
uncertain,
있다면야.
but we need that
요즘에는
money.
일도
We
뜸하고.
haven't been too busy lately.
다들 고마워.
Thanks.
해오던 것처럼
Thanks,
한번
everyone.
해보자.
We'll get through like we always have. No, they won't.
츠바이?
Zwei.
하나?
Hannah.
해결사 협회를 말하는 거야.
They're
사무소를
talking
찾는다고
about the
만사 해결은
associations of
아니거든.
fixers. It takes more than just setting up an office to jump into the fixer business.
도시에는 12개의 해결사
There
협회가
are a total
존재하는데
of 12
각각 다른
fixer
업무를 맡고 있어.
associations across the city, each in charge of different types of work.
각 분야에 맞는 의뢰와
Cases and
사건들이
requests are all
도둑
sorted
몰려들지.
according to the type and sent to one of these associations. Huh! That's really cool to know.
사무소의 일은 협회에서 관리한다는 거네.
Associations manage offices and delegate work to them, I see. I see.
맞아.
That's
협회가
right.
여러 사무소에
Sometimes the
공문을 돌리거나
association might
협회
send
직속
documents to
해결사들이
multiple
처리하기도 해.
offices at once, or directly have associate fixers take care of the work.
그리고 그 중에서 하나 협회가
Among them, the Hanna
해결사 총괄협회야.
Association is
해결사의 등급을
in an
매겨주고
overall
사무소 허가도 해주고 그래.
and among them, the Hanna Association is in overall control of all fixers. They grade fixers and authorize officers and stuff.
그럼 사무소도 등급이
Do
있는 거야?
officers have grades as well?
그런 거야. 협회에서
Essentially,
부여되는 의뢰에도
The
등급이
requests sent
매겨져.
out by the associations are graded too.
정말 등급
They
매기는 걸
really love to
좋아하네.
grade things, don't they?
알기 쉽잖아.
It's easier to know that way.
어떤 것을?
Know what?
내가
How
어떤
valuable
가치에
I am as
사는지
a
말이야.
person. Well, that's sad.
누가 도시에서
Think
나라는
about
사람의
it.
가치가 이
Who in the
정도다
city could
라고
claim
당당하게 말할
this
수
is
있겠어?
my worth with confidence?
자기 일 챙기기도 바쁜
Everyone's
세상에서
busy minding
누가
their
서로의
own
가치에 대해
business. No one is
느긋하게
going
이야기라고
to lounge
앉아있겠냐고.
around having deep conversations about each other's value.
하지만 등급이나 소속을
Knowing each
서로 알게
other's
된 순간
grades and
여러 말은
affiliations,
필요
on the
없어지거든.
other hand, can
내가
save
저
a ton
사람보다
of
위인지
words.
아래인지
You can tell if you're
너무나도
above or
쉽게 알 수
below the
있잖아.
person you're talking to right away.
알아가는 것도
Sounds like
생각하는
people
것도
stop trying to
그만둔
learn
것 같아.
or think about it at some point.
네가 밖에 나가서 도시 생활
Bet you
좀
won't say
해보면
the same
그런 말
once you
못할걸?
experience the city life for a bit.
얼마나 많은 사람들이랑
You have
부대끼면서
to
살아야
interact
하는데
with so many people out there, whether you want to or not.
그저 사람들은 도시 속에서
People have been
살아가기
looking for
적합한
ways to
방법들을
adapt to
찾아낸
the city,
것뿐이야.
and this is just one of them.
우리가 이런 일까지 맡을 정도로 붕하긴
Guess we
하구나.
really are desperate to think that we'd take on a job like this.
최근에는 이런 일조차
Stop
들어오지 않았어.
complaining.
궁시렁대지 마.
We should be glad to have work at all.
나도 알아.
I know.
꼭
Do
그렇게
you really
지적질해야
have to
직성이
point out the obvious?
자자.
Now,
그렇게들
now,
열내지
cool it,
마라.
guy. Cool it down,
너희들은
guys.
사이가 좋은
Can't
건지
tell
나쁜
if you're
건지.
best friends or worst enemies.
뭐라고요?
Excuse
이런
me?
얼빠진 녀석이랑
Please
옆으로
don't associate
가실래요?
me with this goof.
저도 극구 사양합니다.
I certainly don't want that either.
그래.
All right, all
이번 일이
right.
끝나면
Let's have a
줄리네
feast at
식당에서
Julie's
거하게
restaurant once
먹자.
this is over.
내가 사도록
The
할게.
tab's on me.
네.
Yeah.
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings,
사이가
dear
좋으시네요.
guests. You seem to be well acquainted with each other.
넌 누구지?
Who are you?
준비해.
Prepare yourselves.
그렇게 경계하실 필요
There is no
없답니다.
need to be so
아직
wary.
위험할 건
Your
없으니까요.
ordeal has not started yet.
전 도서관의
I am
관장이자
Angela,
사서인
the director
엔젤라입니다.
and librarian of my role's namesake.
안녕하세요.
Nice to
전
meet you.
가로등
I'm Sam
사무소의
from the Streetlight
산이라고 합니다.
office.
이곳에 초대장을 받고
We were brought here
왔습니다만
by the
한
invitation.
가지
There's something
물어보고
I'd
싶은
like
것이
to ask
있습니다.
about it.
무엇이죠?
What is it?
이 초대장은 직접
I
받지
actually
않고
retrieved
전달받은
this
것인데도
invitation from another
괜찮은
person,
겁니까?
not directly from you. Are we still eligible?
네,
Yes.
결국 초대장은
Indeed.
손님에게
The
도달했고
invitation eventually
그
reached
초대장을
you, dear
본인의
guest,
의지로 사용했을
and you signed your
뿐이라면
name
전혀
with
문제
your own
없습니다.
will. Everything has worked as intended. I
그렇군요.
see.
부디
May you
당신의
find
책을
your book in
찾으실 수
this
있기를.
place.
뭐야?
She was a nicer
생각보다
person than I
얌전한
thought.
사람이었네.
넌 저게 사람처럼
Did that
보였어?
look like a human to you?
내가 볼 때는
I mean, she
적어도
did have the
사람처럼
shape
생기긴
of a
했어도
person,
인간은
but
아닌 것처럼
something about her
보였는데
didn't feel right.
뭐라고 말로 표현할 수는
Though I
없지만
can't
말이야.
exactly put it to words.
아마
She
기계일 거야.
probably is a machine.
요즘에도 저
Didn't
정도로
expect to see a
사람과 유사한
machine
기계를
that's
볼
so
수 있다.
similar to a human being.
우리는
Let's
우리대로
focus on
할
our
일을 하자.
work.
다시 한번 말하지만
Once again, you
조금이라도
must back
위험하다
off as
싶으면
soon as you feel
바로 빠지는 거야.
that you're in danger. Alright, again, just a bunch of blues. Wow, Lulu, you are pathetic. Look at that HP. And that star. Lulu is pathetic. Poor girl, she doesn't stand a hope. Let's kill her horribly. Alright then. Wow, that's an attack. Someone please tell me you have a Focus Strikes. You do have a Focus Strikes. Excellent. Well, Miss Focus Strikes, you're going to attack her. Because, Jesus Christ, do you need to? Then, what are you doing? Silent Night. We've suddenly reached very powerful abilities, I have noticed. If I do that, the chances are I won't do any damage. If I do that, you won't do any damage, but you'll get 2 strength, which applies to damage, and you do have light attack. So that would work out pretty well. As for you, you don't actually do much in the way of damage with your abilities. So, let's light defense you. Let's go. I can't believe you won that. You effectively won that. Oh, Christ alive. Well, that was a 50-50. Oh, and she's stunned now. Well, poor little baby. Increase the power of offensive dice by 2 for the duration of the scene. Yep, I thought that's how it would work. Huh. On Clash win, enhanced snakes die. Okay. And also a non-stop assault. You have... Endure. Endure. Endure's a really good one. And you do have bonus strength right now. So logically you should win the next one. Because that's a 3 to 5, not a... whatever what it says. But struggle would probably be better against it, actually, rather than endure. You know what? I'm going with a struggle. You, what's your weakness? Piercing. Well, we have a light attack, so we can use that on you. Actually, I shouldn't do that. You're being attacked. Let's use a light defense just by hoping, and then you can light attack them. Okay, go! Haha! Crap. Missed me! Missed me! Go die. Okay. Glorious. Glorious. Right. Hammer and nail, because that's a really good one. Aspiration. Aspiration's not the worst. Actually, learning is probably quite useful in this situation because of the fact of, well, simply, they got some really powerful abilities. Like, what is that? A 0 cost, which is 2 to 5 damage. Jeez, something tells me you know, I farmed all weekend, and I don't think I farmed enough to save me. That's how sad this is right now. There's no point in you parrying, but the chances of you succeeding a light attack is basically none. And the charge seems a little wasted. What do you have? You've got Endure, and you've got Protect. Actually, frankly, here's what needs to happen. You need to Endure versus him, because that will, you know, more than likely save you. I need to figure out some... Okay, I'm just going charge and cover. Do it. Go. Ha. Ha. Okay, that was a bunch of clashing doing nothing. Missed me. Missed me. Select an abnormality page. How about scars? Because tankiness. Fleet footsteps. I need these abilities. These urban myth abilities are really good abilities, is what I've noticed. Dear God, the level of power between my abilities and their abilities is actually insane. Okay, so what do you have? You have 2 to 2. So, theoretically, if I get you to parry that initial one, you should just be fine. And they might not recover all the HP. As for deflect, 3 to 4. 3 to 4. What can I do against a 3 to 4? You know what? Let's do a learning just to see what'll happen. And then gather intel. Gather intel. What can I do against the gather intel? I can light defense it, but that seems a little wasteful. You know what? I'm going to parry it just on the off chance. Endured? Wait, hold on. You guys have endured level quality of resistance? Hold on, let me see that. I didn't see that before. Endured slash. Normal versus the others. San, I need you. I need San's outfit. I need San. San's outfit is the best. I need it now. Preemptive strike actually probably would counter that. Yeah, preemptive strike. And then what about you? You have 1 HP. All I need to do is win the initial clash. And I can win that initial clash with the light strikes. potentially. Then, as for you, you need to only let him attack twice at most. And you're gone! Good way to work, guys! Right, why are you all negative? Lose 3 speed, enhanced defensive dice. Deal 1 to 5 additional stagger damage when below HP. Am I below HP? Is he below HP? He is not below HP. Let's go with the bloodbath then. As for you, same sort of situation. Blood. Oh, finally, a good one. How about learning? Just because, why not? You're both going for that one. You've got free reign on whoever the hell you want to choose. You've got enduring, increased defense for the duration of the scene. You don't have any defense. What the ever-loving Christ are you doing? You're vulnerable to slashing. Are you? Well, let's use a light attack on you, just because I kind of need to. You're both doing rather basic abilities. I notice. You're endured versus slashing, and this is a slash attack. So no point using it on you. However, you're going to do that to defend against him, and then you are going to use You're Too Slow. Go, guys! Ouch. Okay. These fights have gotten hard. I am very happy I am power leveled, is all I can say. I am happy that I am power leveled. Also, I don't think you can beat me with that. As for you, you need to do as little as to them as possible. Thrust is probably your best bet. As for you, use the light attack on him, just because he's annoying. Oh, and that guy's dead, I think. Okay, kill! Kill! Good enough kill! Victory! Curtain call for the reception of the Streetlight office. Book of Mars, Book of Mars, Book of Mars.
저 녀석들도 아직 초짜구만.
They're still rookies.
해결사인데 서로
It's
저렇게
not a good
끈적
idea for
관계를
fixers
갖고
to
있다니.
form such tight bonds with each other.
그래도 이걸로 한
Well,
단계 더
I guess this'll
성장하겠지만 말이야.
be a lesson for them.
넌 익숙하다는 듯 말하네.
You talk as if you're used to all this. He probably is, Angela.
나야 저런 단계는 이미
Oh,
여러 번
I've already
지났지.
grown past that phase, and some more too.
서로 유대를 맺는 게
Forming
마냥
bonds
나쁜
aren't
건
bad
아닌데
per se, but
위험
there's
부담이
just
너무
too
커.
much risk associated with it.
끊어낼 땐 끊어낼 줄 알아야
The
진짜
real
백이지.
deal fixers know when to cut things off.
상대의 상실에
You
상처받지
mean
않을
to keep
정도의
enough?
거리.
You mean to keep enough distance from people so that you won't feel hurt from their losses?
무엇보다 죽음을
Yep.
받아들일 각오도
It's
없는
just ironic
녀석들이
that people who aren't
누군가의
even
목숨을
mentally
빼앗는 일을
prepared to
하는 것
face death
자체가
are applying for
모순이기도.
a job that involves killing in the first place. So I didn't get a Book of Sand because I can't get a Book of Sand. Fair enough. So what do I get from the Book of Mars? That is why is that yellow? I think I need to burn that. I could burn another Book of Pierre. I think I should burn another Book of Pierre. I don't know what a Book of Pierre is worth. I like to have at least one of every book. Let's burn the Book of Mars and just see what we get from it now. Good abilities at the very least. Okay. I need to take some time and apply some strategy. But I need more pages. Good pages. Pages like that. A guide to the district. Let's burn a couple of those and see what we get. Thirst. Thirst is just a good ability. That might be worth replacing parry for. Honestly. Cook anything. not a bad... Recover 4 HP. Actually, that's probably a pretty good ability. It's a shame you can't separate it by book, or have the game tell you which abilities you just picked up. You know? The way I like to set up my decks is I have 1 or 2 zero-cost cards, up to 4... I should probably have 2 zero-costs, 3 1s, 2 2s, and a 3. To be fair, that's the way I should set up my decks. Just because of the fact it makes it easier to recover stuff, so you'll be able to use the 2s and your special 2s and 3 better, if you've got 2 zeros. Right, so you need to burn a back fix the street number 1. We can't do that. We need to burn those, but we don't have any extras. Alright. Alright. Phase 2. Book of Mars. Let's do this. Begin! I'm terribly sorry. It's all my fault that job went wrong.
우리 사무소는 도서관에서 손을 뗄 거야.
We were taking our hands off of the library from now. We're taking our hands off of the library from now on.
애초에 이거는
This was out of our scope to begin with. I already sent a report to the spy.
뭐라고요?
What? What about Mars? Was his death pointless then?
미안.
I am really
말
sorry.
마음껏 원망해도
You can
좋아.
blame me all you want.
내 판단 실수야.
I misjudged. Our profession
우리는
is
치안 사무소였지.
peacekeeping, not exploration or
탐사와 전투에
combat.
특화된 사무소는 아니었으니까.
I mean, doesn't peacekeeping involve combat?
냉장고에 있는 케이크는
There's a cake in the fridge.
선배가 사다 둔
Was
거예요?
that you, boss?
케이크?
Cake? No,
아니,
I didn't buy any
아직
cake yet.
케이크는 안 샀는데.
바람 좀 쐬고 올게요.
I'll go outside for a bit.
바보 자식!
You stupid idiot!
답지 않게.
It's not like you at all to
케이크는 또
buy
언제 사다 둔
cakes
거야?
for others.
어머니가 대단한 해결사라며
You said your mother's an amazing fixer.
매일 자랑하던 그
You love to
무식한
show off
애플건도
your stupidly huge
어머니가
sword,
선물로 주신
saying it's a
거군요.
gift from her.
언젠가 어머니처럼
You
될 거라고
bragged so
그렇게
much that you'd
우스갯소리면서
be just like your mother someday.
마스의 책.
Mars's book.
저곳에서 죽은 자는
That's what happens to
되는 거야?
people who die in there.
그 녀석을 가지고
I won't let them toy
장난질하게
with him.
두진 않을 거야.
I'll never let them.
산 선배에게 얘기를
San will
꺼내라도
totally try to stop
말이겠지.
me if I bring this up.
단독으로라도 가는 거야.
I'll go there on my own.
아는
I've got
녀석들도 좀
friends to
있으니까.
help me too.
이건 좀 마음 아프겠는데.
Boy, this is
괜한
frankly
거겠어.
heartbreaking. Shouldn't have seen that.
정에 연연하면 안 된다고 말한
That's funny,
사람이
coming
그런
from the
말을
one
하니까
who
웃기네.
gave a speech on how fixers shouldn't cling to bonds.
그건 그거고 이건
That's
이거지.
that, and this is this.
그래도 일일이 반응하면
Still,
자기 손해야.
reacting to
다 감수하고 사는 거니까.
every bit of loss is a waste of energy. Everybody lives with with burdens to bear.
나에게도 안타까운 일이 있고
I have my share of
상대에게도 안타까운
unfortunate
일이 있지.
events, and so do others.
그리고 그걸 동의 없이
And
드러내는
it's
건
rude to
무례한 거야.
expose that without the
괜한
listener's
걸 알게
agreement.
돼서 신경 쓰게 되니까.
They'll be bothered to learn something they didn't really have to know.
가뜩이나 내가 안고 있는 짐들도 많은데
They're already
자기가
carrying
더
a hefty
힘들다고
load of
유세 부리는
emotional
건가
baggage,
싶기도
and
하고.
telling them your
얄팍한
sob story will
동정심과
feel
함께
like you're showing off
불쾌감도 따라오지.
how heavy your own baggage is. They might feel a bit of sympathy, but they'll also be displeased.
슬퍼도 적당히 드러내고
Don't
기뻐도 적당히
overexpress your
드러내고
feelings, whether you're happy
상황에
or
맞는
sad.
적당한
Say
인사를
goodbye
주고받는
to each
것으로
other with
끝내는
the
게
appropriate words.
서로를 위해 좋은
It's
거야.
all for the sake of each other.
오히려 그게 더 피곤해 보이는데.
That sounds even more tiring to me.
무엇보다 내가 감정이
And I
휘둘려서
shouldn't let
도서관
myself-
일을 못하면 안
And I
되는
shouldn't let
거잖아.
my feelings distract me from my librarian work, most of all.
어떻게든 네가 도시의 책을
I
모을
gotta
수
stay
있도록
level-headed and
도와줘야
help
하는
you
거야.
collect books about the city.
맞아.
You're
필요가
right.
없어지는 순간
As soon as you
그대로
become useless to
폐기해버릴
me,
거야.
I'll dispose of you.
그럼 상사님의 말대로 저도
Then I'll
살아남기 위해
then I'll go
제
back to my
할 일을 할
duties of
뿐이죠.
being a useful servant for the sake of my survival, ma'am.
안녕.
Greets?
닥쳐.
Shut up.
가증스러운
I
기계
don't need
인사
a
따위는
greeting
필요
from a
없으니까.
despicable piece of junk.
난 이곳에 있다는
I'm
마스의
here
책.
for Mars's book.
그걸 얻고
I'll get his book,
모든
kill
괴물들을
all the
다
monsters
죽이고
here, and blow your head
그리고
clean off.
날려버릴 거야.
마지막에 말씀하신
I'm
그건
afraid your
힘드실
third
텐데요,
statement is
손님.
going to be difficult for you to fulfill, dear guest.
닥치라고 했지.
I said shut up!
부디
May you find your
당신의
book in
책을
this
찾으실 수
place.
있기를.
Alright, so we got a mini fight and then a big fight. Okay. Well, these guys look pathetic, apart from you, apparently. Who should I send you against? You know what? Let's send you against Yesod. I don't think I've used Yesod today. And Yesod's got some good abnormalities. You're attacking him, and you're also attacking him, and there's nothing I can do about that, so you get free reign to attack whoever the bloody hell you... Christing hell you want. And you've got Chop It Off, which is a really good offensive move. Right. Let's do this. Go! Ooh, nice strike! Yep, I saw that coming. Excellent. Excellent! And then chop. God damn it. Oh wait, that could only be a 1, never mind. There we go. Go! Clang. Clang. Now you're paralyzed. Enjoy. You're also paralyzed. Enjoy. All dice gain 0 to 2 power in clashes. All dice lose 0 to 2 in one-sided attacks. You know what? That's actually one of the best abilities. Especially if you then combined it with, you know, what am I calling it? But losing a clash is actually no, I'm gonna go with eye contact for you. You... What cards do you have? It's not gonna tell me. Okay. When using a page, the dice of each roll is increased by the damage of each roll is increased by the number of offensive dice. That's a really fun one. And then upon losing a clash, enhance the next dice. Okay. So. Excellent. Excellent! All works good. Go. Goodbye. Ha? 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 Go die. Ow. Ow. Well, we won most of those. What about you? You get enhanced physical dice. You know, I do love the strategy behind this game. The absolute pure strategy behind everything is amazing. Just because there's so many options to basically counter this or counter that. It's just nice. I'm gonna light attack, because I believe I can do it. Apparently I can't. Okay. This isn't too bad. That one's almost dead. It only needs a side attack to kill it. Enhanced slice. At the end of each scene, gain 3 haste and 1 strength if character dealt 10 or more damage to enemies during that scene. I really don't see that being really useful. Just because I don't see there being that enough opportunities to do that much damage. We should win. Don't know why you're going first, but you killed, it doesn't matter. Goodbye. Excellent, excellent. A bunch of lovely books. Right. Next we got Lulu, who is looking a lot more powerful. But she's weak to slashing. And Lulu, you have a lot of friends, apparently. I think I need to use Team Alpha for you. Okay, Lulu. I hope you're ready to die. Or rather, be immortalized, I should say. As a book. Because that's what you are. A book. Right. Deflect seems like a really good counter to your multi-block. So we're gonna do that. As for you, quick attack. Quick attack's pretty plain. Taste my flaming bat. What kind of ever-living Christing hell ability is that? Huh. Using non-stop assault seems like a little waste on that ability. No point to fleet-foot. You know what? We're gonna skitter away. I hope that -2 applies to the enemy. I still haven't worked that out. As for you, we can go in first. Missed me, missed me. Damn. Okay. Yep, I figured that would hit. Okay. That was pretty plain in its coming back and forth. Let's deal additional stagger damage. So, multi-hit, set fire, on hit, inflict 2 burn, deal 3 damage to self. On hit, inflict 2 burn, deal 3 damage to self. Alright, so you're getting attacked twice, and you can't stop that. So, and from their attacking, they will hurt themselves. So, but if that works against that, it will hurt a lot. And you do have Endure. Actually, Endure is probably the most useful thing to have right now. Yeah. I'm going to endure it. You're using the quick attack. So, frankly, a non-stop assault should work against you. And then you just get free range to attack anything however you want. I don't want to use Deflect, but it doesn't give me much choice to. So let's use Deflect on, frankly, you, because you've got the least HP. Block. Block. Whack. 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 You had to deal max damage each time, didn't you? Alright, that one is now dead. Glorious, we've made a good start. Why? Why all negative? Blood. I can handle blood. Blood's good. What about this? Learning. I want the I think I need the learning. 11 speed. Okay, sure. Suit yourself. Okay, so you're gonna do very little to me, actually. You've got 3 HP, so I can just kill you. Whereas I could light defense you, which would probably negate your first attack and deal additional damage. You've got full Actually, I'm just gonna parry you or focus fire you because you're weak to slashing, so it should help. And then as for you, you're doing some big strong attack. So how about I just scream in your face, you're too slow. Go! You're too slow. Okay, you're not too slow. And now she's vulnerable because of the fact she is staggered. Excellent, that's how we need it. Right, you're attacking them. So that means you all get free reign on attacking her. And we need as many just big hits on them as we can get. So what's your ability? Quick attack, quick attack. What can I do against quick attack? I could thrust. Thrust isn't the worst. And you're weak to thrust. But skitter away just seems better. Because that's the defensive ability. Stab. Good stab. I love how you had to roll minimum every time. Okay, okay. Scars. Go with scars. Take less slashing damage. That's not slashing damage. Burn. At the start of each scene, take 1 damage and halve the burn stack, rounded down. Oh, so your burn is actually quite bad. Fleet footsteps is probably your best bet. They're also attacking you. They're also attacking you. Huh. That's bad. Slashing, and that ability is bludgeoning, so you should not take bonus damage at the very least. What we need to do as much damage as possible. And I think the thing we need to kill most of all is her. So. She killed herself with that ability. That works for me. That works for me. Right. One of them left. We're just gonna full pile hammer on this person and there's nothing they can do about it. Go, die, go, die. Glorious. Curtain call for the reception of the Streetlight office. Wow, I just got a lot of books. Volume 2, 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 Lulu, Volume 2, Volume 2.
죄책감 같은 건 없어?
Are you feeling guilt or any strong emotions?
어떤 느낌도 안 든다면
I'd be lying if I said I feel nothing, but
이런 싸구려 비극은
I've
수도
already
없이
seen
봐왔고
plenty of
수도
these
없이
cheap
당해봤어.
tragedies. Been the victim of myself a whole lot of times too.
밑바닥 해결사라고 말한 것
You
치고는
sound like a
꽤
seasoned
많은 일을
veteran for
겪어온
someone
말하네.
who introduced himself as a washed-up fixer. It's not the very definition of washed up, as in they have a lot of experience, but something happened and now they've hit rock bottom. Angela,
나도 내 나름대로의 일들이 있어서 말이야.
I have my reasons. What, are
궁금하면
you
좀
curious?
말해줄까?
그건 무례한 일이라면서?
You said it was a rude thing to do, didn't you?
정 궁금해지면
Besides,
널
I could
죽여서
simply turn you
책으로
into a book
만들어보면
and
되니까.
read your story if I really wanted to know. Whoa now.
지금 굉장한
Let's
말을
not go
들을 것
there
같은데.
yet.
넌 어때?
Well,
오히려
how about
관장님의
you?
감상이
I'm
궁금해.
curious to know what our head librarian
딱히?
thinks. Me?
나도 수없이 많은
Indifferent.
인간들과의
I've
관계와
also seen
강제적인
relationships
죽음을
and
반복적으로
scripted
봐서
deaths
말이야.
too many times in repeat.
그래도 이번에는
So I've
누구의
been trying
강압도
to run
아닌
a system where
본인의
people
의지로
are
선택할 수 있도록
free to
해봤어.
choose their own destiny this time around, free from any coercion.
확실히 초대장에
I
적힌
mean,
경고를
sure, they
읽고
all read the
동의를
warnings
뜻하는
on the
서명으로
invitations
도서관에
and
오는
agree
것은
to those
맞지만
terms by signing their names. Bit of a spelling error, it happens, don't worry about it. And agree to those terms by signing their names, but
역시 좀 치사하지.
it's still a
넌
bit
절대 죽일
dirty,
수도
you know?
없고
You're
난 죽어도
unkillable,
되살아나니까.
and I can revive whenever I die.
또 그 소리네.
Again with
이
that.
정도면 공평한
I thought
거라며?
you said my method is fair.
그래 네
Yeah,
말이 다 맞긴 해.
you weren't
도시에서
wrong.
이 조건이면
Much more
굉장히
polite and fair
공평하고
than
후한
most
거니까.
things in the city.
문학이라 도시와 이만큼 안 어울리는 분야도 없겠지.
So, everyone, that's all the time we've got for today's episode. So I do hope you'll all turn in next time so you can see the story of Hod, Netsack, and the continued revenge story. So, everyone, I'm afraid that until the next time, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.